All right, we got Sturniolo Triplets. This actually got spoiled for me because I didn't watch it once I realized what it was. But I saw Nick in a video with some drag queens, and I was like, let me watch this. And then I realized that it was probably for the tour. So it got spoiled for me. But we gonna, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna see what the vibe is, and I'm gonna watch that full video because it was like 50 minutes long. Like it was a long video.
Gorgeous members
like the whole
of
thing.
the New York audience. It is me, Nick, and welcome to today's
New
tour
York.
surprise. Why am I talking like I'm in an anime? Today
Oh my
we're
goodness.
going to do what most people think I am doing for a tour surprise, which is going to be getting in full drag.
See, I thought because we're in New York, we want applause.
This is going to happen in 4 steps. Preparing and sketching, fitting, makeup, and serving. But before we do anything, I know that I have to recruit the perfect people for the job. Please let me introduce you to the multi-talented, gorgeous, fashionable, and creative twins, Sugar and Spice.
So this is now because out of bomb. Not familiar, but you know, cool. I need to tap in more with like drag culture. I'm so like
steps in order and the crew
not tapped in at all.
assembled.
At all, low key.
The first order of business.
I can only name like 4 drag queens probably. I tried.
Which months ago I already said on my podcast that I filmed with Sugar and Spice.
Ooh, well, what would your drag name be?
I've put thought into this.
Yeah, have you thought about it?
I think I have such severe allergies, so I think Benny Drill would be so funny.
That low key sounds like a rapper. I'm gonna keep it at that. It sounds like a rapper.
Give me a minute, but I got it.
That's kind of that could work. That could work.
Months ago, and then right when we were done filming, I told Sugar and Spice about the tour that we're going on, and that I needed to do something crazy for a tour surprise, and they were completely on board. So I went and hung out with Sugar and Spice after we filmed this podcast, and made an initial sketch of what I am going to look like in drag, which was this.
Okay.
Which is literally insane. Spice drew this, and it's unbelievable to me. So now we have the sketch and we have the drag name, so we're moving on to phase 2.
I feel like I'm putting on a diaper when I'm putting these on.
It is that.
Ooh, but now she has her BBL.
Wait, turn to the front, like
Her body tee.
Yo.
Her body up.
You like the over the shoulder where like it's very.
Damn. That's scary. The thing about drag people don't realize is that it really is an illusion from head to toe.
For sure.
And you kind of are sculpting a full body underneath.
Yeah. Like, I already feel crazy.
See, I'm learning.
I
never thought about it that way.
I'm actually curious for you, like when you started watching Drag Race and stuff, were you ever like, oh wait, like, oh I would eat? Like, were you ever like, did you ever think of yourself in drag or no?
No, I think that it's like everyone's delusional, like, oh, I could like you see a challenge and you're like, I could kill this challenge.
But
But I
that's the drag
never,
aspect.
yeah, like, I never thought like that I have the ability to get there in any way.
But I kind of, wait, weren't you saying you're like, oh, I almost feel bad, like you're kind of doing like the easy road, because like we're just like,
if someone wants to be a drag queen, they have to start by like figuring out how to do makeup. Me too. I was like, I'm friends with 2 drag queens that are immediately doing it for me.
we're just like, you're skipping all like the booger steps.
Yeah.
Yo.
I do. You had the fast pass.
Straight
Yo, bruh.
It feels really insane to me that this is all like attached to my body. Like I feel like literally currently just my head. Like this is all I feel. Like I'm looking down and like that's not attached to me.
Because we're easing you into it, you know, like you're not full geese yet, you're just embodied.
We're halfway there. I have my body. I ripped it off myself.
That is you.
This is insane because it's also just like.
How do you get that off in one piece?
Terrifying. The fact that it's gonna happen again is even scarier.
I think you're truly giving the feminine illusion. Like, we're not cutting any corners with this. Like, we're not half-assing this, baby.
But also, your brothers better appreciate this because you are going all out.
Exactly.
You are getting molded and taped.
Honestly, like, just your nerve and audacity to do this, I feel like it's just so inspiring. Even to the everyday girls that want to just put on a little more lip gloss, but they're afraid the girls are going to judge. It's like, if you can do this, if we can turn ourselves into femme fatales, it's like, baby, you can do anything.
Exactly.
You don't got a bomb for that.
Guys, I'm at the studio.
You got a bomb for that. And you can get a GT3 RS. You know, it's all about your passions in life. You know, some people's passion. You know, part of some people's passion is expression, bro, and it should be. And some of it is, you know, flat sixes that go really fast and have DRS and are street legal. If you couldn't tell, I really like Porsches.
On their way. I got here first, and I wanted to get here first on purpose because I needed to make sure that I could get here, sense my space, and breathe and prepare. Because I don't know why I'm so nervous because I'm literally hanging out with friends and doing something fun, but I'm having a heart attack internally.
Thanks.
And my number one question is, where are my balls gonna go? Not to be TMI, but it is my genuine.
I'm gonna keep it at that. I'm gonna keep it 1,000, bro. That is the question that I had, but I figured it wouldn't come up, and I was like, that's none of my business. I don't need to know. I don't need to know. But that's a very bad, like obviously, you know, I'm not an idiot, but like I still don't, because I've only lived my experience, so I only know where my, you know, like I don't, you know what? I'm gonna just.
This is just an experience that, not to this degree, but I think everyone should experience something so fun and so wild because.
And this is where I'm like, okay, this is where the differences lie, because I kind of agree, but I feel like there's different levels for people. For some people, it's trying drag. For other people, it's getting in a Porsche 911 GT3 RS and going around a track, which is wild and fun and, you know,
it's just truly
whimsical in a way and expressive because you get to, you know,
I feel so funny.
Drive.
It's like,
What's more expressive than that?
Just the wig and makeup on, but then still the boy body. It's to me, it's the equivalent of seeing Snow White or Goofy in Disneyland. It's like certain things aren't meant to be seen. Like the fantasy
you're like halfway through.
Is anything about like seeing Goofy outside on his lunch break smoking a cigarette and he has his hat off the body? It's like, oh, childhood ruined. Also, Miss Sugar is running a little bit late, so
Never thought about it like that.
into our own hands.
We're getting started.
This is so fun.
So
I love how you're
crazy.
breaking your makeup virginity.
See, I knew about this. I knew about the gluing of I knew about that. And I always thought it was crazy because there's no way that's like safe, but I guess it is because a lot of people do it.
I've never had makeup on my face, and instead of starting there, we're doing full drag day of.
Wait, so what makeup have you had? Like, have you done face paint or?
Literally, I was always the kid that was like too embarrassed to put face paint on my face. Like, I was like, I'm not doing that. Like,
I did face paint once when I was 5. I was Spider-Man. On my birthday, when I was 5, at the Nickelodeon Hotel, which is no longer there, but I was Spider-Man. It was so sick. It was so
like
sick.
a fair or like a school.
I don't really
event,
remember
right?
like the process though. I remember like I had to be still, which was kind of easy for me, but like, and it was weird, like getting, I don't know.
Literally never that. I don't know like the maximum amount of makeup I've had on, but it's very minimal. I think it's like it's just such an aggressive shift that it's like. I just think that
That's a good word.
drag itself is like, to me, and why I've been so interested and I've become so interested in it is literally, it's like, it is truly, in my opinion, the most forward action you can take of like self-expression, you know, and that's all I am about is just literally anybody doing whatever they want, however they want, whenever they want.
Does it feel weird with the glue
That's
and the
right.
sideburns?
It doesn't. I feel pretty chill.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see what you look like when we powder them and you have like no brows.
I know.
Oh my god, you're turning into like a little baby fetus.
I feel like an elf.
Yeah.
so far, yeah.
I look like the Gerber elf, like the cookie guy. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Okay, because even just the feeling of makeup too is hard to get used to. Yeah. But good thing, do you wear contact? I didn't even bother.
No,
with
never,
Yeah. Okay,
never.
yeah, that would have been. Yeah. It took me years to even learn how to put a damn contact in my eye, but.
Oh, do you see? You kind of look like an egg. It's coming
my
together.
God.
You're kind of giving fashion without
You're
the brows.
very modelly.
Terrifying.
I'm learning. You're very model-esque.
Yeah, you have model.
I'm like, when I pulled up and you were across the street from far away,
Yeah.
the wig cap looked like a blonde buzz cut, and I thought you dyed your hair, and I was like, oh my god, model.
I'm convinced that there was like triplets in our bloodline like years ago that we just like don't know. But
They
who
roll up.
knows?
Cool theory.
Your laugh, sugar, when you're.
What? Oh, now we're clocking laughs?
I was waiting for a
I'm
cackle.
over here doing
that was
work,
a fake
Miss
laugh.
Thing.
I'm supervising, sweetie. Get to work.
No, it wasn't a fake laugh. It was a conversational laugh. We all have our different laughs.
It was like a conversation.
I'm listening.
It was like,
Like, your skin looks flawless.
Yes.
You're so... I am like, we need the Gucci campaign right now.
You're so funny.
And I think it's just...
well, no, but I love it because it's like you're kind of just like.
someone gives you a compliment, you're so...
I can't. The details
Okay.
are coming together.
Okay, I was about to say, making progress.
You're
I
being
keep
so
crying.
good. Yeah, it's hard when you're not used to makeup because your eyes are automatically gonna start watering, but you're good.
I'm kind of living like
Are you seeing the fantasy come together?
I am. The wig is gonna change my life.
Oh yeah. I love how Sugar did the face. I'm doing the eyes. We're really giving Dream Team together.
Literally.
Okay.
I've noticed like drag queens always have their eyes so wide open, but like you have to do it to see.
Right.
And it's like at
right.
first I thought it was like a joke. And it's like now with
They
the
do
lash
do
on,
that.
you gotta like you
Right.
gotta in order to see the ceiling.
See, I'm not. I haven't even. I wouldn't have never like noticed that or thought about that. I need to like watch Drag Race or something. 'Cause I feel like there's so much I just don't know about.
Amazing.
Well,
Okay.
yes. It's crazy. I have a full face of makeup right now.
I've been saying for a while. I need to watch reality TV.
Walk
More of it.
Ooh, let's get this lip on.
Well,
Let's get the
sweetie,
lip
how
on.
about you get to work and do something? Thank
Well,
you.
I've been slaying this wig over here, sweetie, and you're trying to glue on an eyelash.
Oh my god, I love it. Wait, did we spray the face yet?
Oh, I want to do that.
Girl, let me have my one job. Thank you.
It's my favorite thing. No. Use this one.
Oh.
It's Anastasia Beverly. No one cares. Just
Oh, girl,
apply.
let me do.
No,
we both spray at the same
Oh
time.
my God, you're gorgeous. Oh
You're
my
just
God.
realizing that now?
Thank you.
Well, no, I haven't seen with the lip.
Whatever, let's just.
No.
This is the better one. Hold on.
I mean, she's not going nowhere. Alright, we're good.
Guys, I have not seen the outfit yet, but I've seen Spice's amazing sketch of what it's going to look like. But
I haven't seen it in real life
This
either.
is the,
yeah.
You haven't?
Okay, what's the overlap between drag and like cosplay? I feel like there's got to be some overlap there. There has to be, because the amount of work that's going into it, like, bro, come on, bro. This doing this for free is crazy. I ain't gonna lie, but it's not really free. It's for a video. Like, you know, there's that.
Oh my god.
Look
That
at
is
this
sickening.
spikes.
Oh my god.
This,
This is unbelievable.
are you kidding me?
You're so
This is
funny.
so good.
Okay, hold on. That's
Wow.
Let's give you your BBL.
Yes, it's BBL time.
I feel like I'm looking at
A mirror.
Wait, you're gorgeous.
You guys.
You're so pretty. It's like looking in a mirror.
Okay. I feel like this song is like they had to like alter it for copyright. It's throwing me off. The mix is throwing me. No, I cannot wait to see the reactions now. Are they even gonna guess
been
this?
here in the longest time. We're super happy to be back. We love this city, and out of every single tour we've been on,
New York.
and including the shows that we're going to do after this, this will be our biggest live show ever. So, thank you guys for being here. Holy shit! You see that? There's a small ton of people in here. Holy! But welcome to the
Now
surprise
that
party
pole
tour.
jacket hard though. Come on, that's drip.
Next up, we have our big surprise. Okay. I'm so excited. So, as you guys know, we have been hiding secrets from each other and revealing them as our tour shows go on. And today, one of us is going to surprise the others, or maybe two of us are going to surprise one of us, and we are going to see who is doing the surprise right now.
Come on.
5, 4, 3, 2.
We got. Hey.
Nick.
Oh, excuse me.
Wow. Oh my god, I've been containing my excitement for this moment all fucking day. Oh god. A roll of duct tape.
See, that is such a
Oh my god.
hard thing to guess.
Is that Nick wrong camera?
Duct tape
Yeah. I'm sorry.
is the guess
I looked so cool too.
or the hint. I mean, I would never.
Okay,
I would
Matt,
never.
do
I
you
would have
have a
never guessed
guess?
it. See, in my brain, I see duct tape. I'm like, oh, you built a drift car. You went drifting and you hit a wall. That's
The
like
first thing I thought, I know that this isn't what you did, but the
Duct
first
tape
thing
and
that I
zip ties.
thought, was like making those duct tape wallets when we were in middle school. You know what I'm talking about?
yo.
Okay. I just think that maybe
Does this
you put
shirt say there's gay people
something I
here?
thought was like making those duct tape wallets when we were in
Oh, I hope there's gay people here.
middle
Okay.
school. You know what I'm talking
valid.
about? Okay. I just think that maybe you put something together and held it together with duct tape.
These are some of the worst.
That's like, what, dude,
You can't. It's duct tape though. Like, what are you gonna guess?
That was the surprise. Okay, but what could
I
this
taped
Like I said, in my brain, I would have guessed drifting. He went drifting. He went to like a drift event, hit a wall, had to duct tape a bumper back to a car before they, zip tied it. Or after they zip tied it and then duct taped it just to make sure it wouldn't go anywhere.
I
What
don't
could this
know.
possibly
That
be?
kind of thing.
How blessed are you that you get?
That's how my brain works.
Shortly.
All right. Does
someone
anyone
in the
else
crowd
want to
wanna
take a
take a
guess on
guess?
this very broad hint? Someone out there with a microphone, pick anybody to take a guess. I don't have the mic, so shout at someone else out there. Pick anybody who looks the most hungry for it. Oh, she's ready.
Yo, they are screeching.
One guess based off of a roll of duct tape. Well, what's your name?
Hi, my name's Lucia.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. All right, the hint for today is a roll of duct tape. What do you believe in?
I immediately thought that you taped yourself to something for a really long time.
That's actually a good guess.
That was better than my guess.
a good
and Matt,
guess.
so thank you for sharing. Thank you so much
Appreciate
for sharing.
it. Thank you.
Make some noise if you're homophobic. Amazing.
No. This clip out of context is hilarious.
Thank you.
I gotta screen record this clip.
Some noise if you're homophobic. Amazing. You guys will love this.
Yo, imagine if someone just screamed yeah. Yo, imagine, bruh. That would be hilarious. It'd be even funny if it was a gay person. You know what? That's what should have happened. A gay person should have screamed and just I don't know, been in drag or so. That would have been funny.
Wow. Oh my god. My god. That's crazy. Look how small my waist is. I know. Oh my god. My god. You look so short.
I didn't want to. I didn't want to violate, right? I didn't want to violate, but I did peep, bro. You know what I'm saying? A little short, man. A little bit. Just a little bit.
Heels, so I look 2 feet tall.
Yeah, man. That was the only thing. Needed a little bit taller. You know what I'm saying? With the vibe.
Crazy. Don't tell me you do a split or something.
No, never.
Yo, that'd be so funny. That'd
I looked crazy.
have been hilarious.
That's hilarious. That's it. Wow. I knew everyone was expecting me to do that, but I was doing it was such a fun, crazy experience. Oh my god. I have so many questions I wrote down. I have so much to say. Number one, did you have to get rid of that shirt that had makeup all over it? So this is the funny thing. That entire outfit that I was wearing when getting makeup on, I was gross afterwards. I put it in a laundry bag, and Matt does all my laundry, so it's waiting for you in LA for you to do.
Bruh.
Didn't do your laundry. Matt, if I brought that downstairs, you would have saw makeup all over my shirt and been like, oh, I know exactly what he did for a tour surprise. That shirt is dirty in my closet right now, and you need to wash it. I would never let that slide.
Also, the entire
Me personally, I'm not taking that. Me personally, that's just me.
That I'm wearing,
You're getting speared, buddy.
Was in my closet from the minute I filmed that to after, and I was hiding clothes like corsets and like. I literally have on my question too. I said, "Is this the surprise you were so scared to come home from?" Because I remember Nick. Yes. Nick literally kept saying over and over again he was terrified to come home from one of the surprises, and I'm assuming it's because of.
Dude, I had lash glue in my eyes for like 3 days, and I was so scared that you guys weren't gonna notice it. And I was out with Matt like several times, like just going like this over and over, trying to get glue off my eyeballs. But
Yikes!
I took all my makeup off at the warehouse before I.
That's insane.
Went back home.
Matt, smash
insane.
or pass, female Nick.
Dude, I knew.
Yo, oh my goodness, that's so
my eyeballs, but
that's so crazy.
I took all my makeup off at the warehouse before I.
That's insane.
Went back home.
Matt,
was
smash or
insane.
pass, female Nick.
Dude, I knew you were gonna ask that. I knew you were gonna
really like gorgeous.
Isn't it crazy how I knew he was gonna ask that question?
I was just curious. Okay, I have one more question or two more questions. Go. How long did it take, and did it hurt?
It didn't hurt. I
Surprisingly.
instead of, pulling back
Okay.
what exists unattached to me.
Yeah.
It was just like layers of like tights. Like I had like 4 pairs of tights on, and I had like a big skirt, so you couldn't see my balls through it, which is good.
Nice.
I think that the one thing that I want to say is like I feel like since you came out in high school, like I feel like this is like a bigger picture thing because it's like you have always had like these gay things that you've wanted to do and these gay self-expression that you wanted to do. And I feel like you never really felt 100% fully comfortable to do that just because any environment or any people. So I think you doing it today in front of our biggest audience ever is an amazing, beautiful thing.
We gonna shot a bomb for that.
I fully agree with you. And I
tried. I pressed the button and nothing happened. There it is. There it is. I hate when that happens.
When we were planning all of the shows and all the surprises, and I knew that I did this, I was like, it has to be for New York because they're gonna get it. You know what I mean? I didn't want to risk doing this in like fucking Midwest. I didn't want to get, you know. I'm Matt. You said something super nice, but I'm so bad at articulating my words on the spot. Yeah. So I knew how I would feel in this moment. So I wrote this to read off of instead because I want to be able to say it authentically. But I said, my entire life being a gay triplet, I felt different than my brothers. And as a kid, I always made choices that stuck out and were a bit out of the ordinary. And I said, which I feel like I continue to do as an adult. And that's why when I introduced myself to drag, I fell in love with how bold and strong drag queens were. The art of drag has inspired me every day to make more choices I would usually be too afraid to make, wear clothes I would usually be too afraid to wear. And the reason I really wanted to do drag as a surprise is because even though, hold on, I'm losing my spot. Even though it was out of my comfort zone, I wanted to be an example to every single person here, whether you're a 13-year-old girl or someone's 50-year-old dad, that you can truly express yourself however you want, and you should always push yourself to make bold choices you usually stop yourself from making. And then I said, and I also wanted to make it a point to say I'm truly grateful for my relationship with my brothers because they've created a safe space for me to express myself, and I hope that I do the same for them. And I hope that even one person leaves here feeling affected by the words and videos I've showed you today. And drag is not a dangerous thing. It's something that is fun. It's something that is appreciated.
Talk about it. Talk about it, bro.
It's just the biggest form of self-expression. It's really, obviously it's jarringly different, but choosing to wear what you guys wear today and then fully dressing up as a woman, there's no difference. It's not harmful. It's not dangerous. And I had a blast doing it. So thank you guys.
There's no better way to end our show in New York City than your speech right there, Nick.
Thank you guys so much for joining us today, and we hope you enjoyed the surprise party tour.
Thank you, everybody.
W message. I think this was the best message one.
Picture and
surprise wise. Not that I expected any to have a message, but this is a good one.
Because it seems impossible. So thank you guys so much.
Thank you, everybody.
Fire. Now I hope one of them went drifting. Like Loki. I really hope one of them just
it's your song, Nick.
learn how to race or something.
Listen to this song on the way out. Banger. Thank you, everybody.
It's hit the track, bro.
Bye.
You know? That'd be pretty sick, man. Not gonna lie. Anyways, W video. We let us see it. I need to watch the whole video of the full thing. I'm not gonna react to it though. It's way too long. And I already saw this. We saw the end result. We saw most of the video. But there's probably funny moments that were in there that I missed. I don't know. Anyways.